Hey guys, I got something today that I have wanted for a very long time. I finally got it today and it just came in the mail, so here it is. This is actually a lathe, and I've been wanting one of these for a very long time. This is actually a mini lathe, or I like to call it a micro lathe or jeweler's lathe, but they call this mini lathe. It's a tiny little lathe machine, and you can make a lot of stuff, a lot of metal parts or even plastic parts out of it. So I've been wanting one, and I finally got one, and I got this at a great deal, incredible deal. So I just want to do a quick unboxing of this to show you guys. But you know, if you I'm thinking about, I might make a whole channel or a whole section dedicated to using this machine. So if you want to learn, if you have never used a lathe before, and you want to learn how to use one, you can watch my videos. I'm going to dedicate a whole playlist to using this machine and how to make parts and tools out of it using this machine. So if you're interested, just keep watching my channel, because I will definitely be making more videos on using this machine and how to use it. So I'm gonna do a quick unboxing right now. And they say, yeah, I got this online, and I was so excited. I couldn't believe I got it for such a great deal. And the thing about it was, someone was selling this before, and I wasn't able to buy it, so I missed out on it. But for some reasons, another seller was selling the exact same machine. And this is like their top of the line one. And that's the thing, it's their top of the line machine, but wow. But it's very rare. It's hard to find this particular model, because this is like the top of the line. It's a lot taller than the other machines. And very hard to find, but I found somebody else selling it, and we're actually selling it cheaper than the previous person, or the previous seller. So I really lucked out, because I didn't get the first one that the first seller had, but then I guess a couple of weeks later I found another seller selling this particular model, the exact same one, and I got it a lot cheaper than I would have with the other seller. So I'm happy, But yeah, here we go. Yeah, these lathes, they come from China, they're made in China, but for what I've seen, they're pretty good. And this company that makes these lathes, they've been around for at least like 20 or 30 years. There's videos that you can find on YouTube about the main company that makes these, and you look at their videos, yeah, they've been around for at least like 30 years. So you could kind of be a little bit relieved that their products is going to be pretty good, because it's been around for a long time. So, and again, I know this is just really tiny lathe, but what I'm going to use it for, I don't need to have a large lathe. I'm going to be making screws and bolts and stuff, so that's really small, on a small scale. So that's why I need something like this small. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. There we go. And I'm sorry about, I'm too close to the camera, but I don't have much room right where I'm at right now. So that's why, I'm so close, to the camera, because I can't move back any further. But once I take it out of the box, you will have a better view, It won't take up so much of the viewing angle or the viewing area. This up. So there we go. Wow, this is really exciting for me. I mean, I've been wanting one of these for a very long time, but yeah. Okay, you got the power adapter, the power brick. And this particular model is actually, I think they say it's 60 watts, I think. The other ones are like 25 watts or 30 watts. But this is a 60 watt one, so this is as high as it goes as far as power. I don't know if it's truly a difference between the other machines, because it looks like it uses the same motor, so I don't know. I have to really take a look at it and see, but yeah. Wow, there it is. Look at that. Wow. Take it out. Wow, it's pretty heavy though. I have to admit, it is heavier than I thought. That's the machine. This is a little plastic platform that you bolted to. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I might get a sheet of heavy aluminum and bolt the machine down to a heavier base so it doesn't move when I work on it. Take this out, and that's it. Oh, what's this? Oh, instruction. It even comes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I believe this was like an open box machine. So, but still, the price for it was just unbelievable that I got for it. But yeah, there we go. Wow. I'm kind of look at the camera a little bit, make sure I have it all in focus so you can get a good look at it. About right there. It's not bad. Yeah, this. I think this is used for chuck. But there it is. So I'm sitting down right now. But yeah, wow. What's this? Yeah, this is amazing. Wow. Man, this thing is really small. But wow. Okay, I'm surprised, you know. This is actually metal. I thought this was actually plastic at first. Oh yeah, this is metal too. Wow. You know, you can't really tell how these machines are until you get one, until you actually use one, or until you have it in person in front of you so you can see. But I thought that this part, you know, the black part right here, the housing, I thought this was actually made out of plastic from what I seen on the internet. But it's metal, even this part too. It's made out of aluminum tubing to be exact. Wow, this is, yeah, really nice. But it's, yeah, heck, I would say it's about maybe, I don't know, about 7 pounds, 7 or 10. I would like to say, I would say about 7 or 8 pounds. So it's pretty heavy for a size, but it's solid. I mean, it's solid metal. I thought it was, you know, plastic. I thought maybe the aluminum part was only part, like these face plates were metal, but the whole thing is metal. So that's really nice. And two, I thought this was plastic. I don't know. Yeah, this is metal too, I believe. So that really surprised me on the quality of this. And like I said, there's other models that are a little bit shorter and they're not as tall as this, and they don't have this extra cross slide like this one does. This one has two. Yeah, it has, you know, one right here, and it's the second one. And this was made where it rotates at an angle, so you can make 45-degree cuts, 90-degree cuts, or 30-degree cuts, whatever you want. And that's really nice feature, and that's good for if you are making like a something like this, a live center with a point. You see how it has a point at an angle? Well, you can make this same part using this machine when you have this slider right here. The correct name for it is what I said earlier, but you know, when you have this where it could rotate at whatever degree you want, you can make parts like this. You know, you can make parts that have points on them or angles. So yeah. Wow, really nice. I'm just looking at it right now just to see. Barely used. Yeah, so I think this was used just once. I think maybe it was used like the seller set one time. And I think what it was, you know, they buy these machines and I guess they buy them to see how, you know, what they could machine with, if they could use, you know, machine metal with it. And sometimes when they buy them, they find out maybe it's not what they expect it to be, or it's not to their liking, and then they turn around and, you know, package it back up and resell it. But yeah, this thing went fast. As I said before, it was another person selling the exact same one. I think the only difference, it was like in red. It was black with the red mounting plates and the red face plates. You know, they come in different colors. They come in blue, like blue and black like this, and then red and black. Excuse me, but this one is really this is the one I wanted, you know. Yeah. So I'm looking a little bit. So I can see right now that this part may needs to be tightened a little bit. I think that's the way it's made, but there's actually set screws right here where you could adjust the tension, or if you want the slide to be a little bit tighter where it doesn't wobble a little bit when you cut, you can actually tighten that and adjust that. So that's nice. I think the screws are like maybe right here, so you could adjust it if it's a little bit too loose. But you know, I heard a lot of users that buy these for the first time, and they say sometimes there's a little bit of play between the handle here and the down when you turn it, you know, a little bit of play, but that could all be fixed. But again, this is not a, you know, I'm not saying a real lathe, but it's like a micro lathe or a jeweler's lathe. It's not like a full-size lathe, so of course it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to run, you know, like a full-size lathe. So yeah, I just noticed too, there's actually grease right here where the bolt is. So that's nice. You know, you see a little bit of oil grease. So that's nice. That keeps the it to run smooth. The slider keeps it to move, you know, run smooth and slide. So that's good. Wow, yeah, here we go. This is the one that you would basically use to feed in, to feed into your work. So I'm really surprised by the quality. It's really solid. Everything seems tight. You know, this is really tight. Doesn't move. Seems really solid, and it's well built, I have to admit. Even for something this size, you know. And I think this is really cool that you know that you can, you know, someone can make something like this that is this small. You know, then from a full-size machine and make it this small and put this much detail into it. You know, it's really pretty amazing and cool. Yeah, again, this is just a boxing. You know, I'm taking a look at it, checking it out. And this is the power cord, and it's on off switch. What's interesting about this one and about these machines, the cheapest one, you know, they have a, I guess an entry-level version of this, or the cheapest one of these, actually has a variable speed control. This one doesn't. This one has a standard on-off switch, but there's one, the cheapest one has a, look like a variable speed controller, so you could adjust the speed of the machine. So if you're cutting different metals or different quality of metals, you could adjust the speed to what you need it, you know, need it for. And I'm surprised this one doesn't have it. You know, with this one being the most expensive one, it doesn't have it. So yeah, I'm really surprised they wouldn't put it on this machine. They put it on a cheaper one, you know. We could adjust the RPMs. So that's kind of that's important if you're cutting certain type of metals. If you are cutting, you know, hard metals, you need this to basically rotate slower. If you're cutting, you know, metals like aluminum or soft metals, you could use the high speed, you know, for cutting soft metals, especially smaller parts. You know, if you're cutting something large, you want to reduce the speed. So yeah, that's what I was looking at. This one has just a regular rocker switch for on and off. But yeah, I mean, this thing is really solid. I'm really shocked that it's all metal. Yeah, it's not plastic as I thought it was. Some of it, you know. And it's really heavy. I can't wait to weigh this. I'm saying right now, I said earlier it's like 7 pounds. It might, I don't know, it might be 10, but I would say about 7 to 8 pounds. So I'm going to weigh this in the next video. Let you guys know how heavy this is. But yeah, this is just an unboxing to show you guys. And I'm sorry if there was a machine running in the background, so it was a little bit noisy. I apologize for that. But it's off now, so I'm about finished with this video. But yeah, I'll make another video. And I'm also going to do a demonstration video as well. But I don't know, maybe right now I will hook it up for you guys and show you how it runs. If I could do that. I'm checking my time. Okay, I got plenty of time on here, but I don't want to make this video too long, you know. Because I'm just doing an unboxing and just talking about the machine. But I'm going to hook it up and see how it runs. I'm curious to see how loud it is, you know. As long as it's not too loud, that's pretty cool. But yeah, you know, if you guys like building stuff or making stuff, you know, definitely get one of these. Okay, there's one thing I see I don't like. Is this right here, this plug. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah. As you see, it looks like a generic plug. You know, you see the holes that usually, you know, when you look at a plug here in the States, Let's see if I can find one, for example, like here in the States. You see, this is one, and you see this. They'll have two holes right here, so it makes it look kind of a bit generic, But I mean, it's not a big deal. But I don't like that, So but doesn't really make a difference. But still, I don't even know what the holes are there for anyway. I would have to look that up. I'm not an electrician. I don't deal with electricity, but I work with circuits, but I don't understand why they put holes in the terminals anyway. But I wish they did have them because it looks more, it would have looked generic. But anyway, it's no big deal. So there you go, lights up. Blue LED. So I'll plug this in right here. Okay, make sure I didn't have it on. Move this back a little bit. Okay. I don't want the chuck. So this is a 3-jaw chuck right here. This is what you're going to, put your metal in. This is what's going to hold your metal for you. So this is a chuck, and yeah, this is like the chuck key, Yeah, this one I think works a little bit different than from a full-size lathe. I believe this whole part right here rotates. Basically, they use this to stick it in here like this. Stick the I guess I call it a chuck. It's not a chuck, but stick the tool in here like this. Then kind of turn it. There we go. And this is how you actually tighten the jaws or loosen the jaws of the chuck. See. You just hold it like this and see, there you go, and you can see the jaws open up and close. So that's good, and it's tight. The jaws are really tight, so that's nice. But here we go. I'm turning on, just move this out of the way a little bit, the slider, cross slide, and let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Turn it off and turn it back on. So that's pretty good, huh? It's not too loud. And it doesn't really wobble, so that's really good. It seems like it's pretty accurate. And that's the most important thing using this type of tool. You don't want this chuck to kind of wobble or anything, because it's gonna, your piece is not, the piece that you're cutting is not going to be so accurate, but it's pretty solid, I have to admit. And it's not too loud. So yeah. So it's really nice. So again, this is just an unboxing. I think I'm going to stop the video right here.